was a 21-year-old university student at Yale University. In 1981, she was majoring in architecture. One of her class assignments was to enter a national design competition. The competition was to design a public art sculpture to honor the United States soldiers that died in the Vietnam War. 14,000 people entered the contest, and she won.
She designed and helped build the Vietnam War Memorial. A memorial is something, especially a sculpture, made to remind people of a person or an event.
The Vietnam War Memorial is 2 large granite walls with the names of people that died in the war, etched in the granite.
The project started the same way as we start our project. She started with an idea.
The plans, then drawings, and then a scale model.
This isn't the type of sculpture that can be placed on the ground. She needed to incorporate a lot of things, like the earth and the lighting. What other things do you think she needed to think of making things?
For example, do you think she needed to make the names on the wall a certain size? Why?
Maya Lin also did sculptures that are in museums all over the world. This sculpture uses pieces of wood and is inspired by landscape. Landscape is all parts of the land you can see. What does it remind you of?
This sculpture took several people to help make it. Look at how big it is compared to Maya Lin.
This next installation is also inspired by Earth. What does it look like to you?
Can you guess what material she used in the sculpture?
I see 2 things she needed: marbles and a hot glue gun.
This next sculpture was also inspired by the Earth. She loved to make wood and metal designs to represent the Earth's valleys and mountains. These wooden sculptures are an exact replica of something. Can you tell what it is? Here is a hint. It is an exact replica of something that is a liquid. Maya Lin loved to make the earth part of her sculpture. She turned this field into waves. In this picture, there are some people on the waves and they like to nap on them, and they still do sometimes. Maya Lin made many more public art sculptures. This sculpture is called Women's Table. It is at Yale University, where she went to university. It represents the number of women who were not allowed to attend the university for many years, and then the growing number of women who went to university there. For example, the university was started in 1701, and there were 0 women. A nursing program started in 1873, and women were allowed to go to that, but no other classes. Yale University didn't fully allow women to go to school there until 1969. That was only 12 years before Maya Lin went there. Maya Lin's sculptures were inspired by elements of the earth, and her memorials honored people and their lives. What are you inspired by? Make a sculpture of something you are inspired by and tell us about it. Hello, I'm Emily, and I made this sunflower out of sculpting clay, and they inspire me because they're very tall and they like the sun and the warmth of the sun. And I like how there's a bunch of seeds in the middle. And there's big green leaves on it too. That's all for today. Bye-bye.
I'm Riley, and I made a world and it inspires me by what the things are on it. And so, like the mountains and the ocean and the beaches. And then what's holding it is a hand, like I'm holding the earth. So, yeah, that's all for me. Bye.
Hi, my name's Jessie, and I made this earth sculpture. And why I made it, I was interested into how the earth was made. And it inspires me because how was it made and what was it made of? So that's basically what it is. So like I used a butter knife to carve in states and countries. That's all that I have for you today. Bye.